Is every franchise eventually going to find itself drowning in drama? It would seem so, because now even a horror franchise finds itself fighting with its fans. I'm talking, of course, about Scream. But in this case, and I would say in every single one of these cases, the fans would argue the franchises did it to themselves. And what happened here is that Scream got rid of Melissa Barrera because of her pro-Palestine statements. And then Jenna Ortega, didn't come out and say that she left to support Melissa Barrera, but I think it's widely understood that she did. And Jenna Ortega hasn't corrected that. So I do believe that's the case. And also, Jenna Ortega is very busy these days. But they're like, hey, we got Neve Campbell back, right? The original Scream final girl. And then Courtney Cox is back, and somehow David Arquette has returned. And you know who else has returned behind the camera? Series co-creator Kevin Williamson. He's not only scripting again, but directing. So the question is, once you've broken your relationship with your fans, and Scream has had one of the best relationships I've ever seen with their fandom. I mean, going to see the last Scream was an experience. And Scream has a very progressive fan base. So, who I think one of the reasons that they gravitated so much towards someone like not just Jenna Ortega, but Melissa Barrera. I think Melissa Barrera was representative of the new Scream fandom. And so that's why I think it felt like such a betrayal when the Scream franchise not only turned its back on her, but abandoned her. And her career, by the way, has not been able to recover. All right, so let's see. I'm very curious because I know a lot of you took this situation very personally. Let's see if they can win you back with this trailer. All right, here we go.
This is it.
Oh, that guy's a great choice.
At the Psycho Killer B&B.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, this is
it's a
pretty
motion
clever.
detector.
Oh, I saw him. This experience is too interactive. Oh, she's pulling a War of the Roses right on him. Oh, that was good. He's like, she came to me.
Hello, Sydney. Did you miss me?
That's an unfortunate haircut. I thought it was Skeet Ulrich for a second.
You and your pretty daughter reminds me of where we grew up.
Well, you sure know a lot about me for another asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sydney. Not this time.
Down to the end.
He's going Darth Vader. Oh, is she in a panic room? That's a great idea. Of course she'd have a panic room. Don't put your ear next to the wall.
I want to be a
Sidney
fighter
Prescott's
like you.
daughter? Don't embarrass yourself.
You hurt her.
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
Let's unmask this fucker.
Well, everybody looks different. Oh, yeah, we have some returns.
For just being near you.
Where is my daughter?
I love the twins. They should be in this trailer more.
Tatum, listen to me. He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where?
Like he
To the
tried
right
to
of the
stab
door.
you through
Shoot
the
him
wall.
now! Do it now!
Oh, that was good.
He's dead. You need
No,
to make sure
no.
you shoot him in the head.
Yeah, no, but not close.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
I wonder when Sydney's going to go full Linda Hamilton. From Linda Hamilton being over in the Stranger Things trailer. But when's she going to go full Sarah Connor, I guess, right? She's still like this cute little, Northeastern, I have a little coffee shop kind of person. You're like, dude, you think that they tried to do that with Jamie Lee Curtis, by the way, in the Halloween movies. And Jamie Lee Curtis just was ridiculous. Jamie Lee Curtis is going on the worst press tour I've ever seen. She's like, it's just crazy. And she's like, I just fell into acting. I didn't intend to do it. And you're like, your parents are both famous actors. Don't insult our intelligence. But anyway, yeah, they tried to go Sarah Connor style with Jamie Lee Curtis's character, but it just ended up being like really comical and embarrassing, right? She went more like Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace. But yeah, I think that Neve Campbell could do it. I think it's weird how little that trailer focused. Like Neve Campbell was front and center. Obviously, I don't like the actress cast as her daughter. She doesn't really pop on. Well, maybe she'll win me over, but she really wasn't popping on in that trailer for me. I was like, there's a blank space, which I guess is your daughter. Courtney Cox should have been in that trailer a lot more, especially because that killer killed her husband. I mean, we know he's coming back, but she doesn't know it. So, I just think there should have been more of that. Also, now that I think about it, almost the entire trailer took place at night. And one of the cool things about the Scream franchise is that a lot of it takes place during the day, and they're walking around being like, what should we do? Do you think this is a problem? And I like those kind of elements to it. And where were the police? I like, there are certain, I don't want it to just be like Sydney versus the Scream killer, I did like the bed and breakfast, part of what makes Scream really good is that it's meta. And so that was kind of like a new way to be meta. But then they kind of lost that thread as the trailer continued. Like now they're like, now he uses fire. And you're like, it's in the poster. They highlight the fire element and you're like, he's a slasher. What's he next? Going to become a dreamwalker? Black Phone already ripped that off. Thank you very much. So I am curious as to who's doing it. Why don't they just track who sells these costumes, right? You would think like the government would be like, there's a lot of murders at this point. And while we're pro-capitalism, I think that maybe we should say you can't sell that costume anymore. Maybe someone could just 3D print it. But yeah, this speaking of it being a meta franchise, well, why don't they just talk about that? I don't know. I think the town at this point would be like working a little bit harder to try and combat this. And also, I guess like thrill seekers would come there, but why do people keep coming there? They're like, this town has a genuine murder problem. Although for the last movie, they did, of course, move it to New York, which was fun. So we'll see. We'll see. But what did you think of it? Are you back in? I don't know. I see every movie. I see every movie for work. But I'm certainly a big movie like this. But I gotta tell you, even as like a movie goer, I would probably, I'm sorry to say I would probably go to this. I think it looked pretty good. I like the Scream franchise. When's it come out? End of February. Yeah, that's a weird date. But yeah, I think we'll see. People love horror, but also people love their principles. So I'm curious if you feel you're going to stick to yours when it comes to this franchise. All right. Thank you for watching with me. Share your thoughts down below. Subscribe today. And of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.